What is up, folks? This is J.R.R, and we are back here in TolkienCraft. So I went ahead and moved this stuff in here. So we've got all of our tables over here. And I decided, well, since I'm going to go hunting for lava, I would go ahead and show you the ender tanks and how exactly I'm getting my materials. So when I first arrived here, one of the first things I did was create this big long tunnel that is not, or drop shaft that is not quite done out yet, because, well, as I've mentioned several times, with the iron pick it won't mine everything. So I used this rope ladder to get down, and it has this cool new graphic to it where it waves. So, you know, as a rope ladder would probably move when you use it. Now, when it's sitting still, it wouldn't wave like this, but I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. So, we've got a few materials there, and there's a cave over there with some stuff in it that I need to get, but can't yet. And there's a cave here that I need to go through. Oh, hello, slime, and a cave there. And there's some diamond. Even though we have tons of diamond now, slime balls are going to be nice. So, it's good to know there's a slime chunk somewhere around here. So I actually came down on top of all this lava. So we're going to expand all this later and make it look nice. But for now, it's going to be fine like it is. I hope I brought those buckets, because if I didn't... Okay, yes I did. I only need one, but I'll grab more than one. So that's okay. Alright, so let me just make a little area to stand here. No big deal. And... a little taller so I can jump out. Oh, redstone. I don't quite need the sulfur at the moment. I've got a bunch of it. But, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and put down this ender tank. And it's not coated with any colors yet, just because I don't have a lot. For lava, I like to make them all red. So I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And change it up later. So all you do is you right click on it, and it goes in the ender tank. And for any tank that is all white like this lava is going to show up in there. So it's just like an ender chest, except for it's for liquids. So it's real easy to use and is extremely convenient. So, well, make sure and actually pick up some lava. But yeah, so I've got all kinds of tunnels and stuff down here that I need to go through again and, you know, pick up some stuff. Like it says harvestable no up there on Wayla. So yeah, unfortunately the iron pickaxe just isn't enough. Even diamond tipped. I wish that actually increased the mining level of it, but it doesn't. Oh well. Alright, so I will be back with you guys up top. So see you in a minute. Alrighty folks, so as you can see, we've got the center tank up here, and it is full of lava as well. So all you do for this is you put this in here, just like that. And ta-da, you have lava for melting down your materials. And you can actually see the ores through the windows there, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, they are melting down right now. And as I mentioned before as well, this is ore doubling, as awesome as that is. Because it doesn't require any energy or anything like that. It just requires lava, which is a form of power in it of itself. But I would like to do something pretty cool with this to make it, well, I can't say automated quite yet, but at least it will drain from the ender tank into there. So I would just like to use thermal expansion to make a, is it called a fluid duct now, or is it a liquid duct? Okay, so fluid ducts are with Buildcraft, and liquid ducts are, okay, so it's not liquid duct. Are they both kind of fluid ducts? Maybe, that's interesting. Well, maybe I will just call it duct. I can definitely use pipes to do it. Pipe? Maybe it doesn't have the thermal expansion mod for it. You know what? A good way to find out is to go over here, go to mod, And I know thermal expansion's in here. Okay, so I think it's part of thermal foundation, maybe? Say, I know they split up the mod to be machines, and pipes are going to be in something different, I thought. Okay, so it looks like the only pipes that are in this mod are BuildCraft pipes. So we're going to have to go with that. Wow, I haven't done BuildCraft in a long time. I was actually kind of looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pipes then. What are their extra utilities kind of pipes? Okay, so I think these are actually different. Oh, well, we do have logistics pipes in here. Now, logistics pipes can be really awesome, but they're also really complicated. So we might get into that later, but it's going to be on down the road because I think those are pretty expensive. So, well, this one at least takes ender pearls. Oh yeah, the basic pipes use diamond pipes. So yeah, that's definitely on down the road. All right. So we're going to just go ahead and use a basic stone pipe, I think will work. Basic stone. Oh, what do I need to make it? Where are the fluid ones? I'm just not seeing them. Say waterproof, I think is what they're... Waterproof. Oh. Alright guys, I'm going to look at my options here and then I will be back in a minute. Okay guys, maybe some of you noticed, maybe some of you didn't, I don't know. I sure didn't, because they're called wooden fluid pipes now, not waterproof. Okay, so we need some of this pipe sealant, which is made from beeswax, which we do not have. So I'm not going to be able to do this quite yet. Maybe we'll be able to do it later, but it's not looking too good at the moment. So I guess I will get into bees a little earlier than I thought. I wasn't really planning on it at all, but we at least need some of that. So for now, we're just going to have to do it manually, which is fine because it's not that big of a deal. We've already got the ender tanks, so that's pretty awesome. Alright, so for now, what we need to do, let me go ahead and get an ingot so we can do a cast of that, because that's a very useful one. Alright, so let's just go ahead and use our gold to make an ingot cast. And ta-da! Unfortunately, it uses up the ingot, but it's just a piece of iron. Not a big deal. Alright, so I'm going to put that in this chest for the moment. I need to make a pattern chest, but we can do that a little bit later. Alright, so a few more things that we'll need to do. Let's go ahead and take these. And we're going to go ahead and make some casts. Alright, so we're definitely going to get some more stuff here. We can go ahead and do this, since it'll be just more efficient to do it this way. Alright, so we've got our rod. We are going to need a binding. Let's go ahead and get a pickaxe head. I don't think I'm going to have enough materials to do this yet. So let's go ahead and just stick with what we've got, I guess. So that shouldn't be much of a deal. Alright. So we're just going to use normal stone for our patterns because there's no need to do anything more than that. Unfortunately, these stone rods aren't able to be used for anything other than just being pattern casts, but that's fine. Okay, so this one's going to require a whole one, and we're going to need another half for this one. Oops. There we go. So we're going to end up with a stone shard, but I'll be able to use that for something later. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some of these casts. So you just stick it on the table there and do it with gold. Now, you can also do it with aluminum brass, which is really nice because you don't always have this much gold, you know. So that is very, very, very nice. And to make that, I don't have my books on me. Materials and you, I think, maybe? Nope, I think it's Mighty Smelting. Let's go ahead and just leave that book on us, though. Alloys. So for the aluminum brass, it's 3 aluminum and 1 copper, so it's not that bad. especially if, you know, gold is a lot harder to find than those materials, so, you know, it can be very nice. What I'm going to make my tools out of is alumite. So let's go ahead and, well, I'll go ahead and start that. And I will go get the materials for that. Now we needed aluminum. And what else? Oops, a little too far. Okay, so we need 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out a way to get the obsidian. Probably by way of a block breaker. But we're going to have to see on that because I don't want to make, well, I can't make something. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about that a little bit and see what we have access to in this mod. Because we might or might not have the access to the materials that we need. So let me get that figured out. And again, I will be right back with you guys. Alrighty folks, so I've decided I'm just going to go with this block breaker. Even though it does take a diamond pickaxe, I've got a ton of diamond from all that diamond that we found. So I shouldn't really be too worried about spending diamond on something like that. So yeah, we'll end up with 4 stacks left, so that's not a big deal. Alright, and we're not really going to use much diamond here at the start anyway. That's usually in the more complicated items. So, my sticks are in here. Alright, 2, that's all we needed. And it would have been easier to make this in a crafting table, but that's fine. Alright. Oh, we got an achievement. 2 achievements, actually. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, so what else do we need? I didn't think about grabbing what I needed while I was over there. Okay, so 2 iron and 1 redstone, of which we definitely have. So 2 iron and a bit of redstone. Alright, I need a crafting table in here. That way we don't have to run back and forth. Alright, so got that there. I think we needed that at the top. 2 iron, and what else did we need? I think just stone. Okay, it's like this. And cobble. Around the edge. And that's not working. Why are you not working? Oh. There we go. So with this, all you do, I assume, I hope this doesn't need power, because if it does, it's going to suck. Alright, so do you need power? I see you've got a hole in the back there. Let's see if we need a lever, perhaps. And do we have wood in here? Yes, we do. Alright, so let's just get a few sticks, because I know I'm going to need them later. And not use that because it's a little bit of a pain. Alright, so let's go like this. And awesome. Alright, so hopefully this is going to break obsidian. I imagine it will, since it takes diamond to make. But if it's not, then we'll have to figure out some other way. So I don't want to drop too much because I don't know if I'm going to hit something I don't want to hit. Okay. Hello, bat. Come on, just a little bit further. I'm a chicken. I know. Alright. So we've got some obsidian back here. I know. Yep, there it is. That we had from some lava. Alright, so good. Let's go ahead and make a little area over here so we can stand. Alright, so I think this place is going forward. Oh, nope. Okay, so going like that. And awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and farm up some obsidian. I'm going to get more than I need, most likely, just so I'm safe, because I know I'm going to need more later. So I will be back with you guys in just a few minutes. Alrighty folks, so we've already got our iron and our aluminum smelted down, and in a moment, actually I'm going to need 2 more obsidian to make this right, but we should have, oh nope, actually that was perfect. Okay, so we've got our alumite. Now we only have 6 ingots worth, so we're not going to be able to do all that much, but I should be able to make the pick that I want and maybe a shovel. So that will be awesome. We don't actually have enough aluminum to make more than that. I got a little bit more obsidian. It was kind of tedious to do it with this block breaker. So I ended up not getting nearly as much as I had planned on getting. But I'll get some more later with the pick that we're about to make. Alright, so what we need first is we're going to need the alumite pickaxe head. Alright, so we're also going to need a tool rod cast and the binding. Now the binding we're actually going to make from obsidian. And I will show you why really quick. I think modifiers is in the other one, yeah, okay. So let's take our materials in U, and we've got the modifiers here. Now, everything that you use is going to add different modifiers and traits to it. Now the alumite right here is the highest that we can make right now. Now it has a mining level of ardite, which will allow us to mine the cobalt and the ardite, which is really awesome. Now we can see that cobalt's actually going to be faster, and there's not a real big reason to make ardite, but what you can do is combine the ardite and cobalt and get the manulin. I think that's how you say it, which has the highest mining level, has a good mining speed, but it has the best handle modifier and the best tool durability. So this makes really good tools. I'll end up making our bindings out of paper later on, but I'm not too worried about the alumite stuff being upgraded a lot because I'm just going to replace it, here. Not really soon, but, within the next few episodes. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to make the alumite tool rod, which has a 1.3 times handle modifier, and the tool head, which was where you get the most of the durability, and the handle modifier, by the way, goes towards durability. And the mining speed of 7.9, which is pretty good. And yeah, so that should be really awesome. And where is the obsidian? So I can show you why I'm going to be doing that. I guess it was back here somewhere and I just passed it up. Alright, where are you? It's in here somewhere. Well, I'm not seeing it. But basically it gives unbreaking is the reason. So that we're going to be using that. Alright, so I needed to grab some obsidian, so let's do that real quick. Put it up here? Yeah. Okay, so I think, yeah, we'll just need one. That's all we need for that. I think we just use the tool binding pattern to do that in the crafting table. Or the part builder, excuse me. And yes, okay, so we're going to be having a shard left over, but we may or may not have something later to do with that. Actually, you know what, we're going to make 2 tool bindings of obsidian because we need one for our shovel, I think. Let's go ahead and look at this. And nope, no tool binding for the shovel. Alright, not a big deal. But we do need to make a cast for the head. I'll do that as well. But I'm not going to make that. We'll make that out of something else. We'll get that later. Alright, so we've got that. Alright, so we don't need that. And I can put this back in here. So we need a tool head for the shovel. I'm not going to do the excavator. I'll do one later, but I'm not going to do it right now because that's going to be a lot of materials that I don't have right now. Okay, so we need this here. Let's go ahead and make that. Okay, so now when this stuff comes out, the stuff on the bottom is what comes out of the spigot, or whatever, the spout. So you want the gold to be on the bottom when you do this. I don't know that it'll work otherwise if it's not gold or aluminum brass, but just in case, always make sure that you have one of those on the bottom when you're trying to make a head. Alright, so now we're going to put the alumite on the bottom and make our shovel head. Awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the pickaxe head as well. We're not going to need that. We are going to need 2 rods. Now these will show you exactly how much it's going to cost for each. So these are both 1 each, and the and the tool rod is 1/2 of an ingot. So that's going to be a total of 2 ingots. So we have a little bit left, which is good, because we'll need it for more stuff later. And we can make like an axe and, you know, all that kind of fun stuff to make sure and speed up some of our processing, which will be nice because I don't have really good tools right now, so. But this will help us get those tools. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the pickaxe. There's a zombie dying there in the background. We've got that, that, and that. And there we go. So this is going to give us a mining level of obsidian. There we go. And yeah, durability, effective durability of 815 and mining speed of 7.9. Nice. Now this one is actually a bit better as far as durability and mining speed, but unfortunately it's only a mining level of 10, so it's not nearly as effective. But as we use this one, it will work towards being better and better like this one is. So it might not have the same enchants on it, but it'll get a whole lot better than it is now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a shovel. And that's simply going to be alumite, which is by itself going to have ardite. Interesting. So, repair material alumite. Very interesting. Alright, so I'll have to look into that a little bit. See, the mining levels are different. I wonder why it said that. Maybe just because it's a shovel and they didn't put anything in there for it, so it just popped up with something. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our materials back in here, or our patterns back in there. And I'm not going to need this pickaxe, but at the same time I kind of want to keep it on me just in case I need to move a lot of ground, and since it is quite a bit faster. Alright, so that is all we're going to be doing with this for the moment, I think. Yeah. So in a few minutes I'm going to go back down and pick up some more materials so that we can start automating some stuff, because to be honest, this is nice for our processing, but if we can get an automated system for like thermal expansion set up, that's going to work so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and start in on getting some more mining done, and then I will be back with you guys in a little bit later. Alrighty folks, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here because I've got a lot of ore processing that I need to do, as well as some more mining before we have everything ready to move on from here. And the next chain of events is going to be pretty long, so this seems like a good stopping place. Alright, so until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.